Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 302 of the Level Up program and day number 12 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table and practicing a blue-collar craps style of play. If you're playing along in Crapsee, make sure that you go over to either the app or online and you press that play button on the live tab and it'll bring you right to my table. In the YouTube chat, we got Danny from Puck Off checking in number one, Kevin Smith, Navaldo, Roger from OMC Craps, we got Red from Michigan, Demon Dog Chris from Illinois, Coach Joe from Illinois, Blackburn, or Derek they call him, and Rick S. Good morning to everyone there. And on the kick.com side of things, we got 3 people watching right now. No one has said hi yet, so make sure that you do say hi in the chat and let us know that you are here. We made profit yesterday. Got Tommy T. Sizzle checking in on YouTube as well. Good morning. So yesterday we made goal again. We made profit goal again. And we had started off a couple days ago with a $1,500 bankroll. We were trying to go about $150, $160 profit yesterday. We did make that. So we're up to $1,826 on our bankroll right now. So our goal today, as on the screen says 180 to 360, so that's a 10 to 20% win goal. So that should bring us a little bit over that $2,000 bankroll mark today. We're going to be doing the 110 inside on the first hit. We're going to pick up the 4 and 10. And after we get a second hit, we'll go back down to 60 outside. So that's how we're going to run our bets, at least to start off with. We're going to go with the 3V dice set again. We're going to be analyzing them as we throw them down a table. And we are, I'm going to alternate between the 3-finger front par grip for one shooter. And then the next shooter will go to the Yuri style grip, which is grasping the corners or edges of the dice. So let's see how it goes today. I did a little bit of warm up and we did okay on the warm up. Not too bad. So let's see if we get some consistency down and let's go. So 11 days, Blackburn goes to Tommy. And I would assume that's for the Blue Wrench crew meeting down in Las Vegas. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Derek. But let's go all bets set here. We're going to start off with a $15 pass line. No, we're going to go $25 pass line bet. No craps check, no ATS. And we've got 11 people in Crapsee currently. We've got 4 people on Kick. We got 14 people on YouTube with 4 likes. So make sure you give me that thumbs up on your way out today if you do enjoy this content. We'll go all bets set. 3-2, 3-6 is the dice set. And here we go. 3-finger front par style grip. And a little bit of a wild toss on that left die, but we have a 6-5 mid-bow yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So that is a pass line winner. So we're up $25 just like that, and hopefully it stays in the rack. So again, we're going to stick with that $25 pass line bet. And that was an explosion on that right die. The left die. And that was an implosion on the right die. So basically we had a drift left of the dice. So both of the dice drifted to the left. So that is the Blue Water crew, okay, our Blue Wrench crew, okay, down in Vegas in 11 days. So 37 people confirmed so far. Wow, that's an amazing amount of people. And that's a huge following for Big AZ. So guys, if you haven't checked out Big AZ, make sure you go over and check out his channel. Very entertaining. He's an extremely intelligent person, great craps dealer, and very good shows. Good morning, Craig and Jason checking in. Let's go all bets set here. 3, 2, 3, 6, and dice out. Looking for a point. A little short on that landing zone. We have a 6-2-8. That is the Duracell 8. And he says, go out, support free live craps, give that thumbs up where deserved, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So we got that spiel out of the way. It is a 6-2 Dursel 8. So 8 will be our point. And again, that was another explosion of that left die, so that's consistent. And that was an explosion on the right die this time. So we had a double explosion. We're going to go and rotate the dice back. We're going to go with a 2, 4, 6, 4 dice set because we're looking for either a 3 or 4 on top. And we had that neither time coming out here. So we're going to go 110 inside. So it's going to be $25 on a 5 and 9, $30 on that 6. We have a $25 pass line bet, so that puts $105 on the table. First hit we'll take, and we'll go up on the 4 and 10 for 15 apiece. But let's get that once we get it. So let's call that all bets set. Again, 2, 4, 6, 4 now. 3-finger front power style grip. And let's work on our landing zone. Nice out. 3, 4, 7. Just like yesterday, we had a 0.7 out, or it was a point and a roll and then a 7 out before we got all the shooter, just like yesterday. So hopefully this continues like yesterday because our second shooter was really good. So that was the 3-finger front power grip. That was a double pitch of the dice. So we don't like to see double pitches, but we're going to go back to the 3, 2, 3, 6, and we're going to go to the Yuri style grip now. So let's see if we can extend that roll now a little bit more with the Yuri style grip. Again, $25 pass line bet, and that was an $80 loss there. Again, our goal is to get our bankroll up to just a little bit over $2,000, so we have about $154 and some change to go to get to that win goal. So, I'm sorry, $200. Yep. Anyhow, we'll go all bets set here and dice out. 12 people on Crapsee, 15 people watching on YouTube. We're gonna go Yuri style grip. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set, and dice out. We have a 5-6 mid-mo yo, just like our first shooter. So again, pass line winner. And that's $25 brought back to the rack on that one. And that was, this time that was a single pitch of the left die. That was a single pitch of the right die. So ultimately a double pitch of the dice because it was opposite sides. So I don't like that double pitch trend that's starting here. So let's see if we can get rid of it somehow. Again, we're going 2, 4, 6, 4 for the dice set. And we're going to call that all bets set, looking for a point. Shooter number 2. Good morning, Michael, checking in. Erie style grip. 2, 4, 6, 4. Ooh, and that left die sat, but we have a 4, 4 hard 8 square pair. So 8 will be our point for shooter number 2. And we got rid of the double pitch, so I guess that's a good thing. And again, we're looking for either a 3 or a 4 on top, not both. So at that time we got a double 4, so that was, I guess, a safe result. So again, we'll go back to the 2, 4, 6, 4 dice set. We're going to go 110 inside. It's again $25 on the 5 and 9, $30 on that 6, $25 pass line bet. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. Dice line, they split apart. We got lucky. We have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So that does nothing for our bets. That is a implosion of that right die. That's a single pitch of the left die. And that was a single pitch. In what direction, though? So we had a 3-2. That was a double pitch, actually, of that, of the left die. So implosion and double pitch. So again, double pitch is not looking good. 2-4-6-4 is what we're going to stick with. And our bets are going to stay the same. So we brought nothing back on that one. Let's go all bets set here. And they saw it. Craig likes the Old Bay bushel. So awesome. Let's go. Dice out. And we got a 1, 2, 3, the ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So again, that does nothing for our bets. We are on the inside numbers. And this time that was a an implosion of the left die, explosion of the right die, so that was a drift right, which is a safe result, but I don't want to see that happening too often here. We'll go back to the 2-4-6-4 die set. 13 people playing on Crapsee yet, 19 people watching on YouTube, and we're down to 2 people on Kick. So let's go all bets set and dice out. So looking for our first hit of shooter number 2. Try to increase the quality of the rolls. Yesterday we had some really good quality rolls as far as the BSR was concerned. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So we got a 6. And that is our first hit on this shooter. So that's going to allow us now to pick up that 4 and 10 for $15 each. And that means that we have got, again, I'm playing a $15 table. Green Bay increased their table up to $15. It used to be $10 during the weekends and holidays. Now it's a $15 table. Kind of upsets me a little bit, but it is what it is. What do we have? We had a 5-1. So we're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6 since we haven't had a 3 or 4 on top for a little bit there. We have $135 on the table, 60 brought back to the rack so far. So we're going to take one hit here, and then we'll probably go to 60 outside. We actually have enough to do, no, we don't. We'd have to go 66 inside because of the point of 8. So we'll take one more hit here. We'll go all bet set and dice out. Making sure the dice are square and tight together. Square to the table, we'll work on the landing zone. And we got a 4-5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that is the second hit that we're looking for. And that is perfect. So now what we can do is we can bring our bets down. And again, Blue Collar Crap Style is having a low to medium sized win goal, and as soon as you hit that goal, you get off the table as fast as possible. If I took all the money off the table right now, we're just about a little bit $20 over break or over where we started at. So anyhow, let's take our bets down here, and we're gonna go 66 inside. So that way we have a little bit of profit brought back to the rack. That's going to be $15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 6. And we have $95 brought back, 73 on the table currently. And that was a double pitch on that left die. That was an implosion on the right die. So that is a safe result. We'll go back to the 3-2-3-6 because there was a 4 showing on the last one, so that's a good sign. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. And we have a little bit of a bounce off that back wall with the right die, but we have a 314. That's the big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So we got a 4. Again, that's no help for us. We don't have any bets on the 4. And that's our first 4 for the day. We had 110. The rest of them have been either craps numbers or inside numbers. So that's going to be a primary on that left side. That was a single pitch towards us on the right side. So that's going to be ultimately a single pitch, which is a safe result. So 3236 is what we're going to stick with. So today you're not Kevin the carpenter, you're Kevin the roofer. That's awesome. So let's call that all bets set. Everything's still the same, and we'll go dice out. And we got a 628 Duracell 8. That is a repeat dice combination. So that is perfect, and that is our point. So we're going to be looking for a new point. So point hits. And that's going to allow me to bring that $25 down. Now we'll go to a $15 pass line bet. So that's going to be $120 brought back to the rack. We're going with $15 pass line bet. All of our box numbers are turned off at the current moment. Once we get a new point established, we'll probably make that 8 look like $30 right away. That was an explosion of the left die. That was an explosion of the right die. So we had a double explosion, which is a safe result. 3236. And we're going to keep the 3236 right now, because that was only one dice result that did not have a 3 or 4 in the last 3 rolls. So we're looking for consistency here, and we'll go all bets set. Looking for a new point, $15 pass line bet. And dice out. Oh, we're going to the Yuri grip, that's right. Yuri grip on the second shooter here. A little bit long on the line zone. The dice did cross on me, but we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair, so we're back on that 8. And that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to pick up $15 in pass line odds now, since we hit that 8. This is our 3rd time on this shooter here. And so we've got $78 on the table, 120 brought back to the rack. That was a double pitch on both dice. So ultimately a primary hit on the bottom side of the dice, which is a safe result. And we got 15 people right now on Crapsee. We're up to 21 people on YouTube, 7 likes. And dice out, 3236. Kind of shanked that one a little bit, but I'll take the result. A 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. That right die did land up tight against the back wall, which is what I would like to see, but I don't want to see it roll around the corner, which is what it did do. So mechanical wise, that was not a perfect throw, not a good throw, so we're going to stick with the 3236. We got lucky on that one. So we're going to make that 6 look like $30. Remember, if you're playing along with the Crapsee app and you lock that 6 and 8, and it'll make proper bets for you. And then also, and I can't see it on my side, but somewhere on the screen on the Crapsee app now, you guys can click, and there should be a link that brings you right to my YouTube channel, and it brings you right to the live broadcast. So make sure you check that out. If you're not watching me on YouTube, you can click that link, and that'll bring you right over there to my channel. We got Mad Dog checking in today on Crapsee. That is awesome. And we got Red is playing on Crapsee. We got myself. We got Jason on Crapsee. And I don't know why it says 15 active players, but it only shows me the top 14 people. I don't understand why that is. Interesting. That should have been changed. So that's something we're going to have to let Chuck know, that it only shows the top 14 people on the leaderboard, but it only shows 4 active people of those 15, even though there's 15 people that are playing. Interesting. So anyhow, we'll go all bets set here. Again, that was a implosion of that left die. That was a implosion of the right die, so double implosion. So we need to start seeing some consistent results in the dice when they're ending up at the end of the table. We were for a little while going one dice off axis, but now they're starting to kind of do different things. So 3, 2, 3, 6. The point is 8. Dice out. And we got 2, 4, 6. That is a Kevin the Roofer. Not Kevin the Carpenter. That is a Kevin the Roofer. That doesn't sound right, but you got a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we hit 6. So that's perfect. So we are only $100 away from goal now. So we made up our loss on the first shooter, and then we made an extra $80 towards profit on this shooter. So we're up $160 so far, $176 actually on this shooter. So like I said, we're only $100 away from goal. Let's make that, let's pick up the 4 and 10 now for $15 a piece, since that 8 hit, or that 6 hit, I'm sorry. And we have $120 on the table, 176 brought back to the rack. That was a single pitch away on that left die. That was a double pitch on the right die. So ultimately, that was an on-axis single pitch of the dice. All bets set here, and dice out. Dice did split apart. We have a 5-6 mid-mo-yo. And all we need is that midnight for the tall. I am not playing the ATS, but that would be kind of neat if we hit one side of the equation, or both sides would be even cooler. We need the 2 and 5 for the small. We need the 12 for the tall. And we're only 12 rolls in on this shooter so far. Again, single pitch on the left eye, and that was a single pitch towards us. And that was a single pitch away from us on the right die. So ultimately, that was a double pitch of the dice. 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's call that all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 1, 4, 5. That is a trucking camper. And that would be after Cramping Camper, Brian from Cramping Camper. So 1, 4, 5. And that's going to allow us to bring that 5 up to $25. Just trend betting the number that's hit right now. So 130 on the table, 197 brought back to the rack. We are $67 away from goal. And that was a 145, so that would have been an implosion of that left die, double pitch on the right die. Again, I don't like that double pitch, but that is a safe result. 3, 2, 3, 6. We had a 4 showing in the last one, so that's good. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. And we got another trucking camper, 1, 4, 5. So that is a 2 dice rolls in a row that we had a same result. So that is perfect. So 1, 4, 5. And that puts us even closer to goal. We have got 232 brought back to the rack. We have got 140 on the table. So we are in profit. If we lost the money right now, we'd be in profit pretty much 90 bucks on this shooter, which is awesome. So again, that is a implosion of that left die, double pitch of the right die. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we'll go with. And all bets set. Isn't. A little bit short on that landing zone. We got another KitchenAid mixer, so we've thrown quite a few of those already. 1, 5, 6. That is perfect. And that is enough now, I think. That puts us at our goal for the day. So, one of the things I've been kind of tossing around, because I'm putting together the blue collar craps program so I can start shooting the videos and that, is if we get to go early into our session, I have a decision to make. I either will take all the money off the table, which is what I've been promoting the whole time, or we could take half of the money off of the table, or we can do some kind of like minimal play. So since we made our goal of $180 here, actually $181 we've made on this shooter today, let's take our bets down, and that will put us at, actually, no, we're going to bring our bets back up again because we still got to make enough for that pass line bet. I forgot about that. So we're going to go one more shooter here and see if we can do a collect. And that was a 6, so we're going to make that 6 look like $42. Yeah, okay. Because remember that pass line's a contract bet. So we took our money down, we would still be shy of that $180 goal because of that $15 pass line bet. Again, that was an implosion on that left eye, so that has been a very consistent result. And that was a implosion on the right die. So we had a double implosion that time, both dice off axis. Let's go all bets set here and dice out. And this one will hopefully put us way over goal now. Let's see if we can hit that 6 again. That would be nice. We did not get the 6, but we got the 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy map. So that is another nice hit. So 4, 5, 9. And that is going to be enough to get us at goal after we take our money down here. And again, remember, we still have a pass line bet. So we're supposed to make $2,012, I think it was, for 180 bucks. We're at 2019 plus our pass line bet. So we're just going to play out the pass line bet and see where we end up with. That was a double pitch on that left die. That was a implosion on the right die, so that was one dice off axis. That is a safe result. Yeah, I'm going to keep on going to some degree here, Mike. I thank you for the input on that. Again, like I said, I'm debating, and I'm going to probably put that into the program when I do the videos. We always brought our money down when we made goals. So that way, that was the end of the session or the end of the day or however you look at it. We always put it in our pockets so that we don't lose that money. But another option, and if you're doing well or if the table is a hot table, what we could do is, take half of the money off the table and play with the other half. So that way we're still not at goal if we were to lose, but we still would have a profit to some degree, or maybe taking 3/4 of the money off. So we can do different things like that. Let's do this once. Let's put let's play the 6 and the 8. The 8 is the pass line. Let's play the 6. So that way, if we did lose right now, we would only be about $9, or actually $11 under goal. So I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that, because remember, our goal was $180. So we're playing the 6 and 8 right now. 3, 2, 3, 6. And those are 2 hot numbers today so far, so dice out. Ooh, way short on that landing zone. And the result is a 3, 4, 7. So that is why I take my money down, because we have that profit now. But now we're going to have to make it back a little bit. Just shy a couple dollars. Remember, our goal is 180 to 360. So, and we're at $170 roughly. So if I was in a real casino, that would be enough for me to say, okay, I'm done. I'm going home, or I'm done with the session. But since we're playing along with Crapsee, we have 29 minutes left in the show, potentially. Let's go back up again, and we'll start over and see if we can get closer to that 360 goal for the day. So if we go to the 360 goal, that'll put us at about $2,200 basically for a bankroll, if we can get up to that. So $25 pass line bet to start off with. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. So make sure you guys give me a like if you're enjoying this here. We're only at 10 likes with 24 people watching. Dice out. Dice did cross on me. We have a 2, 6, 8, Duracell 8. So I just talked about likes, and that's what Duracell says. Go and support free live craps. Give the thumbs up. Subscribe. Support your local content creators. Okay, so that was a single pitch away on both dice. So that was a primary front face hit, which is a safe result. 3, 2, 3, 6. Point is 8. We're going to go 110 inside. So that's going to be $25 on the 5 and 9, 30 on that 6 with a $25 pass line bet for that point of 8. And all bets set. And this is shooter number 3. Shooter number 2, we got the 17 rolls. That was awesome. Dice split apart when he left my fingers. We got lucky, and we got a Buckeye Buckshot. We got a 5-3 grade 8, the Buckeye Buckshot. We had a point of 8. We hit the 8 right away, and they're saying, shooter, what took you so long? I don't know why I just said it, because it just annoys me when people say that. But shooter, what took you so long? Oh my God. So the single pitch towards us on that left die, primary on the right die, so ultimately single pitch of the dice, a safe result. So we're going to stick with that $25 pass line bet. Again, we're looking for an inside number hit here so we can pick up the 4 and 10 for 15 apiece. We'll go all bets set here. And dice out. And we got a 6, 2, 8 again. So we are definitely hitting repeat numbers, consistent repeat numbers. So we're on that 8 once again. And that is 3 8s in a row. So we're looking for an inside number here so we can pick up that 4 and 10. And you know what we could probably do? Let's pick up that 4 and 10 right away, because we got $25 on the on that come out roll. So actually, no, on the point made. So we're only going to be adding another basically $10 or $5 above what that $25 win was on the table. So we have $135 on the table, $25 brought back. That was a explosion of that left die. That was a explosion of the right die. So again, we're back to that both dice off axis, which is a safe result, but I want to kind of limit that as much as possible. Thanks so much. And we had a 437, so that did bite us a little bit there. Took away our profit goal that we had made, so that's a great example where if you make goal, end the session, walk away for a while, take a break, and that's going to bring us back now. So we're going to have to get back up again to that little over $2,000 bankroll. So that means we need to make $130 to get back up to our goal. By the way, and I forgot to mention this, I will not be doing a show Friday morning. I have to bring my mother to her medical appointment. She is experiencing dementia and that type of stuff, and we're going to be bringing her to a specialized doctor to see where she is in the process and to see what our options are going forward. So, and that is going to be at in the middle of my show, so we can't do a show on Friday. So just to let everybody know that. We're going to go again, $25 pass line bet, and we'll call that all bets set. 3236, dice out. We're going to go back to our three-finger front par style grip. And we got a 538. So that 8 is a hot number. This is the great 8. Now we've hit all three versions of the 8 so far today. The square pair a couple times, the Duracell 8 a couple times, and the great 8 a couple times. So Mike goes, it's a good time to pick a tower. It might be the case. Tower that 8, you might do well. We're going to go 110 inside again. That was a single pitch of the left eye, single pitch towards us. I'm sorry, the left eye. That was a primary on the right eye. So 3236. And let's go all bet set. They split apart on me. We have a 415. That would be the trucking camper. So first box hit is 5. Again, we're going to pick up the 4 and 10 now with that. So that's going to be $35 brought back to the rack. And we're going to make the 4 and 10 look like $15 each. So we got $15 on the 4 and 10. We got 25 on the 5 and 9. We got 30 on that 6. That was a double pitch of that left die. That was a single pitch towards us on the right die. So ultimately, that was a single pitch of the dice. 3236. Dice out. I split apart just slightly when they left my fingers. We got lucky. We have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So that is point made. And how many 8s is that for today? That is 9 8s out of 27 rolls. So 1/3 of our rolls have been an 8. So that's something that you do want to kind of watch when you're on the table, kind of trending, if you will, the different shooters and that. Good morning, AZ, check in. AZ crap shooters. So 3236. That was a safe result, by the way. The square pair, which is a primer and a bottom. Again, we're going to be looking for a new point here, sticking with that $25 pass line bet. We have $60 brought back to the rack, 135 on the table. All of our box numbers are currently turned off. If we took all of our money down at the current moment, we would be $60 under goal. So all bets set here, and dice out. So ultimately, if we took all the money off right now, we'd be up 120 bucks for the day. And we got a 639. Finally, we have something that is not an 8, but that is the center field 9. Our new point is 9. So that's going to allow us to take that $25 off of the 9. We're going to move it over to the 8 and make it look like $30. Oh. I don't like that. That's one flaw I just found on Crapsee, that if you move a bet from 1 to the 6 or 8, it does not make it right. And then if you do a press it like a $5 press on the 8, it went from 25 to 31. So that's something that might be something to look at in the Crapsee side of things. But anyhow, let's go. All bets set here. That was a explosion of that left die. That was a primary on the right side, which is a safe result. So we'll stick with 3236. And all bets set, dice out. And we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So that is the 6. And that puts us $25 under goal, which is basically our pass line bet. So we're going to have to go 1 or 2 more hits here. That was a 6, so we're going to be able to bring our bets down now. And we're going to go $60 on the outside. So it's going to be $15 on the 4 and 10. We got, no, let's go 66 inside. I don't know what I'm thinking, because I'm hitting more of the inside numbers than I am the outside numbers right now. So let's go $15 on the 5. We got 18 on the 6 and 8. We have the $25 pass line bet, which will cover that 9. That was an implosion of the left die. That was an implosion of the right die. So double implosion, both dice off axis. Good morning, Waylon, checking in. And we got Buckeye on the kick.com side of things. He goes, what did I miss? I hope I'm not the cooler. I hope you're not either. We had a good second shooter. We had a 17 roller for that second shooter. First and third shooter were not the best. We're on shooter number 4 for the day. Dice out. Dice split apart of my fingers. I say laugh, guys. We got lucky. We have a 3-2-5. So I felt them split as they were leaving my fingers, and I kind of pulled back a little bit, and that's why it landed short. So that was a mechanical deficiency in the throw, but I'll take the result. That was a 5, so that's going to be extra $21 brought back to the rack. Again, if I took everything off now, we would be $4 shy of goal, but we're not. We're going to make that 5 look like $25. And since that was a mechanical deficiency, we're going to go back 3236. Good morning, Durso. And he says 23 people watching and 12 likes. I have 22 people watching and 13 likes. But guys, I do appreciate the support that you guys are giving me on a daily basis. It is very, very much appreciated. And it's quite an honor to have everybody checking in on a daily basis like this. So 3236, dice out. slightly long on the lines, but we have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter. So that should be enough now to get us that goal again for the second time today. And if I pull everything down except for the pass line bet, we're still like $7, $8 short of goal. So we'll go one more here. So let's make that 6 and 8. Let's drop in $3, make the 6 and 8 look like $30, so that we are at that 110 inside bet level. So 110 on the table, 137 brought back to the rack. That was a 2-4, so that was a single pitch away on that left die. That was a double pitch on the right die, so ultimately that was a single pitch of the dice. All bet set here. And dice out. Again, those dice split apart of my fingers. We got lucky again. We got a 3, 6, 9, center field 9. So Waylon did another version, or his interpretation of the Red Cross. He put that video out this morning or last night, so make sure you check that out with the Red Cross. And he pointed it. He goes at the big boy level, is what he said. So that's definitely puts us at goal here. So we're going to bring, and that was our point, by the way. So we're going to be coming out again. Let's bring our pass line down to $15 now. And all of our box numbers are turned off. We have $162 brought back to the rack. We have a $2,053 bankroll if I took everything off the table, which is about $40 over our minimal $100 80 goal. So we got DJ checking in this morning. Also, good morning. So that was a primary on that left side. That was a single pitch on the right side. So single pitch, safe results. Let's go all bet set here and dice out. We have a 145 trucking camper, so that is a 5 for our new point. And let's see what we're going to do here. So we are $40 over goal. Let's put $18 on that 8. So we're going to take our bets down, go just $18 on the 8, and see if we can start hitting that and start spreading out across. So if I was to lose everything right now, we would be $8 over our minimum goal. So we are at about $188 profit for the day so far. So that was, again, an implosion of that left die. And that was a double pitch on the right die. So that is a safe result. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. So Buckeye Saints make a $15 field bet, parlay the first hit, and then correct the second. Then you're at goal. Yep. So dice up. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So that field would have hit, but we're not on it. That's all right. We're on the sister number. We're on that 5, and we're also on the 8. Just kind of playing along, a little bit of fun money. If we can start increasing our profits this way, awesome. Again, we make goals, so this is something that we would actually get to our end of the session. We would call it quits at the end of that session if we're in the real casino. So again, remember what your goals are, guys, and don't get greedy. Just accept what's given to you in that. So we'll go all bet set here. 162 brought back to the rack. We got 33 on the table currently. 3236. dice out. And we got a 1, 6, 7, so I'm glad we brought it down. That is the end of this roll. Still got 11 minutes left of the show, so let's do another shooter yet. And that was how many? That was 11 rolls long. So we had a 3, a 17, a 4, and an 11. And I would have loved these rolls for the shooter competition. I am currently in second from last place. Now there's been 12 people, I think, that have gone out of like 66 or 67 shooters. So hopefully we'll get some more coming up pretty darn soon here. And Buckeye goes, damn it, my parlay. So, where I go, we're going to leave it at that. So I'm going to just call all bets set here in a few seconds. I'm not going to do any betting, but we are going to do one more shooter. And we're going to go back to the Yuri style grip. 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. Nice line, a little crooked. We have a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. So a little bit crooked on that one. And they both went to the right. They did stay together, so I guess that's a good thing. But that means that my wrist is twisted just a little bit to the left when I released them. Again, we're not going to do any line bets here. And that was not a good mechanical throw, so we'll go back to the 3, 2, 3, 6. Using that Yuri style grip, 15 people playing along Crapsee. We're up to 26 people watching on YouTube, 15 likes. We're at 3 people on kick.com yet, and only 41 followers on kick.com. So we eclipsed the 2,100 subscriber mark on YouTube. I think we're at like 2117 or 19 or something like that right now. So that is really cool. Dice out. And we got 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. So our point will be 5. And no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave the bets the way they are. I'm just going to roll it out. I was contemplating on doing a red cross type scenario here, but yeah, we made our goal for the day. Maybe that's something for the future that we can do. But anyhow, that was a single pitch on the right, our left eye. That was a primary on the right eye. So ultimately, single pitch. That is a safe result. 3, 2, 3, 6. Good morning, Biff. Got soaked on bubble craps yesterday. 7s seemed to hit he spread his box money. Yeah, it happens. They tend to go in waves on the bubble craps table. And bubble craps is what I started playing craps with. I didn't have a lot of money for a bankroll, and I didn't know a lot about the game, so I was watching Jacob from Wager Me This, and whatever his latest strategy for the week was, is what I want to do on bubble craps with. And we got a 5, 3, 8, the Great 8. And that's how I learned how to play the game of craps. I did that for about 1.5 years, consistently. Almost every week I would go to Green Bay, make the hour trip, 45-minute trip to Green Bay, and I would play bubble craps, and then I would usually bring about $100 to $200. You are welcome, Larry. I'm glad to see that you got that. So very cool. I'm glad. I sent those things out almost a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and people are finally starting to get them. So we'll dice out here, and 3, 2, 3, 6. We have a 2-2 hard for the Ian double deuce. So what Larry's referring to is I actually got some Crapsee Journey chips, and I'm only sending them out to people that have given me chips already. And if you have a chip and I don't have your chip ready, I would be willing to do a chip exchange. Just send me an email and we can figure out the details. But this is what the chip looks like now that I got. It's a Crapsee Journey chip. On the front side is my logo. On the back side it says, "This is my Crapsee Journey. Let's make it yours too." So that's what my chip looks like. And again, I've only given them out to people that have given me their chip. And if you have a chip that you'd like to exchange, let me know, and I would be happy to send one out to you, as long as we can do it in return. But we'll go all bets set here. And dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. 3V dice set. And we got a 5-6 Minmo Yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. And Buckeye's asking on kick.com if anybody saw the Hunter Killer do his 28-day bubble craps challenge, and I did not. I did not see that at all. And that was a single pitch away on the, single pitch towards us on the left eye, single pitch away on the right eye. So that's ultimately a double pitch of the dice. So you gotta be careful with that. We're sticking with that Yuri style grip here. And let's go all bets set. And dice out. So if you're new playing along on Crapsee, make sure that you check out my channel and give me a subscription if you can, if you do enjoy the content. We have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer, so that is a 6. And if you're not a member of Crapsee, make sure that you do that as well, because then you have all the benefits on all the tables that we have of all the people going live in that. Instead of being stuck with a $300 bankroll, you can have the full bankroll. You can do all the rebuys and all that type of stuff. It's only $5 a month to do that. And it's like $49.95 a year if you do it all at once there. So. And then we had a 1-5. That was an explosion or implosion of that left die. That was a implosion of the right die. So we had a double implosion, which is a safe result. I don't like to see that again, like I said in the past, but that is safe. All bets set here. And dice out. And Crapsee's consistently doing some fixes on this new version here. They put out a bunch of them last night. And they have a broadcast feature also. We have a 5-6 Minmo Yo again. They have a broadcast feature, and I'm going to show you guys really quick the broadcast feature. I'm not going to use it very long because they have some problems with it, but I'm going to start the broadcast really quick, and let me see if I get this set up really fast here. And I think this is correct right here. So if you guys look at your Crapsee screen, you can see me, and you should be able to hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can do that. I'm not going to run too long because I guess if you have too many people that go on it, it bogs down both the Crapsee app as well as my stream in that. But I'm running this on a different computer than what I'm doing it with my stream, so that should help it a little bit. But I know that they're about a couple weeks away from doing a patch or a fix to that portion of the program. So 3236 is what we're going with. And dice out. Whoa, super long on that throw. We got lucky. We got the 628 Duracell 8. Go out, support free live craps. So I don't know if anybody can see my broadcast on the Crapsee app here, and you can see all the junk that's on the back wall there, the cords hanging from the ceiling, all that type of stuff. That is a implosion of that left die. That was an explosion of the right die. So we drifted the dice basically to the right on that one. And that was roll number 8 for shooter number 5 of the day. This is the most shooters we've had in quite a while, but all of our rolls have been pretty decent here. We're at 9 o'clock right now, and we're 43 rolls in. So we're gonna go to the end of this shooter. And if you guys, when you're done, make sure you check out the Casino Gaming TV for John's daily paycheck. I know tomorrow he's not going to have a show, but today he's having one show, and I think he's going to do his trip around the table show tonight as well. So dice out. Dice split apart in midair. We have magic aces. 1-1-2. Larry shows up, and his aces finally come out and make an appearance. And all we need to do is get that ace deuce for the small. So we have 14 people watching, or two people watching right now on the broadcast on Crapsee side of things. We got 15 people playing. So we needed that ace deuce, and we'll hit that small. And then for the tall, we need the 9, 10, and 12. So I know it's not very exciting on the Crapsee broadcast. I can't really show the. Thank you, Jason. Have a good day. Get back to work and be safe, my friend. But I can't really show the table at all because I'm using the camera that's on my computer. I guess I could lean it down, but I really can't scan it in. Since I'm not using my streaming computer for the Crapsee app, I can't show the OBS display that is being used to stream this show here. So that's out. Well, the nice thing about the Crapsee broadcast is that it is real time, so that is kind of neat. We have a 358 grade 8. And how many 8s is that today? Wow. That is an amazing amount of 8s. We have got 12 8s out of 45 rolls. Wow. Okay. So 3, 5, 8, the grade 8. And this is going to be our third double-digit roll for the day. That was a primary hit on top. On the left side, that was a implosion on the right die, so that's a safe result. And let's call this all bets set right away. 25 people watching on YouTube, and dice out. Ooh, I shanked that one, guys. Oh, hey, look at this. We got it. We got it. We got the 2-1-3 on a crappy mechanical roll, but we got the 2-1-3 Alfredo sauce. Let's light up half of that screen green. And that is the small, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the things you can see on my broadcast is how I'm looking at all the different things. I'm looking all the way around. I'm looking at this computer. I'm looking at that computer. I'm looking at that monitor. I'm looking at the end of the table. I'm looking at my cameras. I'm constantly looking all the way around to see what's going on to make sure that everything is working the way it should be and needs to be. And I'm watching for chats and stuff like that. So let's go all bets set here. We're going to keep on going. And all we need to do is get that 9, 10, and 12, and we'll hit the all. So let's keep her going. Extend this roll. Dice out. Ooh, short in the landing zone, guys. We got another 268 Duracell 8. So I should have been betting on this shooter, but I wasn't. I would definitely be closer to that 360 goal, if not higher than that by now. And we got Steelhead. He's asking if anybody else is missing the 4 on Crapsee. Oh, I forgot to enter it. Oh. How long ago was that, Roger? So anyhow, we'll go 268 there. I didn't realize that I forgot to enter a number on Crapsee. The KPI should be accurate, though, on the YouTube side of things. So 3236, that was a primary in the front side that last throw. And let's go all bets set here and dice out. And we got 235, Justice 5. And that would be after Justice Jen. We got Jarhead J in first place on the Crapsee leaderboard there. I'm not familiar with Jarhead J, so make sure you go out, check out Crapsmaster Journey. We got John GT, not playing today, but he's up there in the rankings as well. Mad Dog's in second place today. Waylon's still playing along. That is awesome to see, and Waylon has doubled his bankroll today, at least his win. We got Fish Pig, Bald Cajuns here playing today. Good morning. We got Dimartis. Make sure, Dimartis, that you go over and check out the Crapsmaster Journey and give me a subscribe if you like it. Snake Eyes was playing. We got Blue Jay Way, Kevin playing. So 3236, that was a, last roll was a single pitch away on that left die. It was a primary on the right die. All bets set here. Days out. So far, knock on wood, the Yuri grip is doing better today than what the other roll was. And like I said, knock on wood, we got 347, and that is a 347. Ouch. No, that's a come out 7. That is a natural, a pass line winner, so that's going to extend the roll. So I didn't realize that I hit the point on that last one. That is cool. So we're going to keep it going then. So that is our first come out 7 for the day. That's pretty amazing for 49 rolls, only one come out 7. So I'm happy with that. That was a double pitch of the dice, by the way. Double pitch of the dice. And it was a little bit off on the landing zone there, so I threw it a little bit too long on that one. So let's go all bets set here and dice out. 3236 is the set we've been using pretty much the whole entire day. We did rotate away a couple times with the 2464. Dice out. And we have a 4610. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne at N, Daddy Joe. So that is our first 6-4 or 4-6 for the entire day so far. We drew quite a couple Obey bushels in the beginning of the show, or towards the beginning of the show. So we threw only one Obey bushel, pardon me. So that's only our second 10 of the day. And if you guys go on the Crapsee app there, you can click on the stuff on top. You click on that roll distribution, open up a screen. You can do the across, inside, outside field. That'll open up a different screen. It kind of shows you the statistics of what we're doing so far. So if you look at our cross bets, I'm at a +8. That means I've thrown 8 more across bets than what I should have. I've thrown 11 more inside bets than what I should have, and I've thrown 2 more outside bets than what I should have. And we're actually in the minus. I threw 3 less fields than what would normally be thrown as far as expected value. So that was a double pitch of that left die. That was a single pitch away from us on the right die. So that was ultimately a single pitch of the dice. So Red says he made his goal. He's off to the cage. That is awesome. Blue collar crap style. Make your goal, get off the table, and get your way to the cage and put that money in your pocket, which is what I did quite a while back already. Dice out. Dice split apart when I left my fingers. We have another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3. Getting a little bit saucy. So that's an implosion of that left die. That was a explosion of the right dice. So that was a drift right of the dice. We drifted them right. And let's call this all bets set here. And dice out. So we roll number 17 for this shooter. Dice out. And we have a square pair, hard 8, 4-4 hard 8, square pair. Primary hit on the bottom of both dice. And that is our 14th 8 out of 52 throws for the day. Tell me that's not a strong number today that we've thrown. So, let's get our bets in here, guys, and we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Roll number 18 coming up. This will be the top shooter for the day. And again, if I was betting here, we would be up quite substantially for the day. And we have a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So our point is 10 right now. So far, that is our second unique point for the day, or for this shooter. We have a 5 and a 10 for this shooter. That was a 5-4. Again, 3-2, 3-6. And that was the last one. Was a single pitch towards us on that left die. That was a double pitch on the right die. So ultimately, that was a double pitch, or single pitch of the dice. And next week, hopefully, guys, I will be having an addition to the screen on my program here today on the layout. And I really don't want to give away too much. Hopefully next week we'll see that improvement. And I think you guys are going to kind of find it really cool. We hit the point, 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So we hit the point. We'll be coming out looking for a new point again. So this is a very successful roll. Again, I apologize to John if he's listening in while he's doing his show here, that I overwent my time frame here. If you guys need to go over to watch his daily paycheck, that is totally cool. He is doing the Dallas drawdown, almost like a YOLO style Dallas drawdown, where his first hit, he's making like $1,200, and if he loses it, then he's done. You know, it's a little bit more gutsy than I would like to be, but we'll go all bets set here. 3, 2, 3, 6. Days out. Using that Erie grip again. Left eye kind of took off a little bit. We're back on that 10. We have the 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne that in Big Ben this time. So that 10 is starting to show up a little bit now. And that is our 4th 10. And we got 2 of them in a row here. And 3 of them out of the last 6 rolls. So that was a double pitch on that left die. That was a single pitch way on the right die. So ultimately a single pitch of the dice. It is a safe result. And let's go all bets set here. Dice out. All we need is that 10 or the 11 and 12, and then we'll hit that tall. And we need the 2 and 4 and 6. Small. Is this the one that we saw the small one? I can't remember. We'll go dice out. We hit small already today, though. I think that was the last shooter, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, way long on that one. The dice hit the back wall. We got lucky. We got a KitchenAid mixer. 156 KitchenAid mixer. So that's one of the bad things is this screen here that shows me is blocking the small. So I'm going to stop the broadcast on Crapsee side of things. But we're still going to continue to do the rollout here. And so hopefully that give you guys kind of a little inside view of what it looks like when I'm throwing a dice. And let's go all bets set here. Still got 12 people playing along with Crapsee. We still got 16 people watching. We're up to 19 likes. That is awesome. And let's go all bets set here. Dice out. And we have another KitchenAid mixer, 516. So if those of you who left earlier missing out on a monster roll, that was a single pitch towards us on the left die. That was a single pitch towards us on the right die. So that was a primary hit on the back side. So we're going to go on roll number 23 here. SOR so far today is 11.4. We got an SRR of 9.5. That is awesome. All bets set and dice out. So that leaderboard should be blowing up here. Jarhead J is at 2433. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. So that is Cheeto again, coming to us from above. That was an implosion of the left die. That was a implosion of the right die. So we had a double implosion that time. No, that was an explosion of the left die. I'm sorry. So we drifted the dice left that time. And we're going to call that all bets set and dice out. And we got a 134. That's the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So that's only the second 1-3 that we've thrown today. Let's roll number 24. Again, we're going to go 3-2, 3-6. That last one was a primary on the right die. That was an implosion on the left die. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And a 4-2-6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So this row is just continuing to go on and on and on. And the how many sixes that we've had, we must be getting pretty close to a repeater on that 6 for this shooter. That was 4 6s. So we need to hit it 2 more times on this shooter to make that a repeater win. So we have 5 8s on this shooter already, 4 6s on this shooter already, 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s, 1 2. So that small was hit on this shooter. And all we need to get is that midnight for the tall, and then we'll hit them all. If we can hit that midnight, that would be freaking awesome. That was a double pitch on the left die. That was a explosion on the right die. 3 2 3 6. Let's see if we can hit midnight. All bets set. Guys, I cannot believe this. Asking you shall receive. 6-6 OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. We hit that tall. I thought we hit the small earlier on there. So it must have been reset after that come out 7. That's what happens, that reset. So what do we need to make them all here? We need to get the 2 and the 5. So that is awesome. We got half of it again. So we got the small half earlier today. We got the big half a little bit later here. So we need a 2 and a 5. Let's see if we can get the sister number here. Let's see if we can get a magic aces right away. Get that out of the way. And we'll pick up the 5, which we've thrown a couple times today already. 7 times already today. So let's get magic aces here. All bets set. And dice out. We didn't get that, but we have a 2-4-6 2x4. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4 again. It's been a while since I've thrown an all. I often enough throw at least one side or the other, so that's always a positive. That was a single pitch away from us on the left side. It was a double pitch on the right side. So ultimately, that was a single pitch of the dice, a safe result. And all bets set. Roll number 28. Where was this roll for my shooter competition the other day? That would have been nice. Any of these rolls, except for 2 of them, would have been nice on that day. Guys, we got magic aces. Wow. So that is awesome. All we need is a trucking camper, and then we will hit them all. So 1-1-2, magic aces. Got the other bookend out of the way. Let's see if we can pick up a trucking camper, and then we will make them all. That, like I said, it has been a while since that's happened for me. 3-2-3-6. We're doing well with this dice set, so I'm just going to stick with it. I'm not really analyzing the dice too much here. So if you're playing at ATS, hopefully you're making some moolah. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. We just missed it, guys. 1, 6, 7. And that is a 7 out. So roll comes to an end after a successful 29 roller. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at our statistics here, and I'll come back, look at the chat after we're done with that. So our statistics for the day here are as follows. We had 5 shooters. We had a 3, 17, 4, 11, and 29. We have an SOR of 12.8 for the day, an SRR of 10.7 with 1 come out 7. Our box numbers and incident numbers are above expected. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s are low. Horns are a little bit high. Fields are low. Hardways were as expected. Our strong number today was definitely that 8 as well as the 6. Looking at the brown belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday's throwing session, we had 379 rolls and an SOR so far on the black belt at a 10.39, an SRR of 7.16, and a BSR of 6.89. So we're not far away from any of our goals that are up there, just slightly under on all 3 of the goals. So I'm happy with that. But we'll check the chats here before we end the show. Coach Joe, pretty good with the white dice. We proved the curse of the white dice is non-existent anymore. Thank you, Roger, and thank you, Tommy T. Sizzle. But hey, guys, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Make sure, again, you go check out John with the Casino Gaming TV. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours, too. See everybody back tomorrow. Have a safe and prosperous day today.